Hey folks, Josiwe here. Welcome back to Abiotic Factor. Last time, our hapless protagonist, Dr. Josiwe, paraphysical... Oh, why can I never remember this? Paratheoretical physicist. Paratheoretical physicist. Made his way through a portal to a strange world on the other side. Portal world resources reset. Some did not reset due to active scientist presence or recent discovery of the world. Interesting. Managed to travel through the portal to the other side, where a giant, terrifying, insanity-inducing kaiju is tramping through the ever-present mists, and this crazed individual, Marion, suggested that the only way to return was to retrieve the power cells. I'm not so sure about that. If we take a look at our status, we're a little bit tired, not super tired. We're okay for the rest of our stuff. Immune to spores and other airborne viruses due to the hazmat suit, 90% less radiation. Some of your equipment isn't yet calibrated to this new portal. I'm not sure what that's about, but the point is we're at the moment, we're seemingly stuck-ish here in this blockbuster video. And we don't quite know exactly what we need to do to find the things we're looking for and survive. But we're slowly going further and further into the embrace of madness as the needs for violence and aggression and making ill-advised choices to head into danger in order to retrieve the resources needed to save ourselves in the long run require us to make decisions that in the short term seem completely insane on the face of it. So, being stuck here, we did meet Marion, who is wearing the skin of one of these monsters. But here in Flathill, I don't know whether to trust them, but the freak in Flathill thinks I can open a way out by removing power cells from 3 devices. I'm tempted to check and see how accurate what was said was, and whether or not I can actually return without retrieving those devices. But I might not be right. So we're gonna have to continue exploring here. All right. It seems like we're in some sort of a weird cross between like a small town and a military outpost, I suppose. It's all very confusing. This ever-present mist makes visibility difficult. That seems to be a portal home. I think it's going to be worth it to see if I can get through that, if what Marion said was incorrect. But let's take a look at what's available to us here. What is this? Another hazmat suit, in case our current one gets busted up. And then somebody left their laptop open here. Power cells from H. Dixon. Hi, Jim. What's the operating lifespan of the Flathill containment system? How long did the power cells last? From Jim Bernecki back to, I don't know, Harold or something. Don't worry about it. They're high-density sodium cells, good for at least a month, but I'd wager longer. There's plenty of redundancy in the containment system, too. You'd have to pull out all 3 to reopen a gateway. Access to the rooftops is restricted, and anyway, no one would be crazy or stupid enough to do that. IS-0064. Yeah, we're not seeing a lot in this photo. So, potentially there is a way back. Take a quick look around here. Access to the rooftops is restricted. That's these, I think that's these ladders here. That thing now has direct access to us if it walks towards us, so we definitely want to avoid that. Oh, some magazines. Very nice. Take all those. A book. God, that thing is horrifying. Can't seem to open this door. I don't know if now is the time to confront or try to sneak past that kaiju, so we're going to see if we can head home. Get back, drop off some of these resources like this ice cream we found, and just try to return here. All right, well, I can see the other side. I hope this works. Oh, okay, all right. Marion lied to me. Fantastic. We can return. Can return. That is good. All right. Back to the known dangers of the office sector. See what we have. Are you alive or dead? You're dead. Raw pest rump? Inventory's full. Do I want to... I have some stuff in here. What do I want to drop off? Well, I guess I should bring all of this back since I'm heading home. The tomato seeds, I could get those started. We're in pretty good position, except for our tiredness. Okay. Look around for peccaries. Seems fine. Oh, I spoke too soon. All right. I don't really want to fight you right now. Okay, I think we've managed to evade him for the time being. Keep moving. Evade that guy. Okay. So, let's see. All right, let's drop off some resources here before we head back. Take a nap. Alright, so... Now... Do I want to... These are decaying. All this ice cream I found. Should probably put it in the fridge. I don't think there's a freezer, but put that in there for now. These are used in soup recipes. Interesting. MRE could be used in soup recipe. We do have the tomato seeds. All right. Well, I guess I'll put that in the fridge as well. I do think carrying the Choppinator and the battery with me makes sense. The iodine, the knife. Yes. Okay. So we've got our spare suit here. Stuffy suit will increase your thirst and slow you down. All right, so if we don't need it, we should carry it with us, but we shouldn't necessarily wear it all the time. Since we have a spare suit, let's go ahead and trade this out. I should try growing my tomato seeds, I think. I think I'm going to be quite careful with these since they can go bad. I think we'll try growing just one instead of 5 this time just to see. I want to break the karate helmet down for the plastic. Nice, good. That was a mistake. I don't have space for... Let's put the cloth in here. All right, we'll plant one tomato seed to see if it can grow on its own without too much handling. Guess I need to like this. Now it's got full water. So I'm thinking it'll grow to maturity here without our intervention. We've got 2 sets of stew now. 4 portions. Okay. Possibly I should just do this and then get some sleep, right? Let's fill you up. That's 1 portion. We get the cooking pot back. Okay. So then, the other thing we should do real quick is... So I did see that once again, The I moved the location of my like water purification system. It got destroyed again. So I'm wondering how I can set it up. Possibly up here, maybe might work. Maybe it doesn't come up into this area. So let's try that. Let's see. Let's do 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah, this might work. Oh, that's backwards again. Damn it. Yeah, something like this might work. Let's see if we can set it up here. I have to be able to... Maybe I can connect it from this side. Can I connect it through this? There we go. Okay, now we have the plug strip up there. Set up our stoves. And then our pots. Well... Get these cooking. So this is still a lot faster than running all the way back to the kitchen. Okay. I still have to connect the power. Do that. Okay, so we're back to getting our water purified here for more soup in the future. Not that we need it right now. Let's re-equip our various pieces of tech. So you're 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then, like, I don't know, about 8. I don't know if I need this Geiger counter with me. I don't know. Oh, hello. That was weird. It just showed up and didn't notice me. All right, we need a little nap, and then we'll, I guess we'll head back to the portal world. Tell you what, this plastic cafeteria tray shield and pipe club has seen a lot of work. It has been involved. We did have... Actually, what time is it? 11 a.m. I am tired, but real quick, what new crafting stuff can we do? Or what are we interested in? Yeah, I don't know that we're interested in much right now. A light that worked at night would be good. I don't know if this can work on battery power. Wall torch? Pipe, glass, and tech scrap. A lever. Toggle whether or not power is allowed to flow through it. Maybe with a battery and a lever, we could have a light that we could turn on that only uses the battery when we want it to. We should make one of these and try that out real quick. Just being able to have a light at night would be fantastic, right? So, I mean, I guess here is fine, right? We just pop it here. Turn on. Doesn't seem like it needs a connection. This may work without facility power at night. I guess it's worth trying the next time the lights go out. Is there anything else we want to craft? Some of these defenses would be pretty handy. So we had two... What did we have? We had two peccaries and an Exor come through this door, right? So again, being able to set up traps at this choke point would be good. But I don't want to constantly have to be, like, hopping over it either. The Choppinator would have been good for the Exor, no problem. And if we made another power strip, we could power it and the repair and salvage station from that one wall plug. These other things... The shock trap is reusable, but requires charging when depleted. It comes with from an energy brick, a stapler, and a coil. That could... It stuns them. Deployed to kill or ensnare. Same with the tripwire mine. These could be pretty good for setting up defenses. I should try and think about this the next time we get warned about... Like, should I craft these now? Soil bag. Maybe I should just craft one of them now and stick them in a box and figure them out later. I think we have an energy brick lying around, right? We have, like, one somewhere, I think. Yeah, we did craft an additional one. We have some pipes. Alright, let's see about... Let's see about crafting a couple of these traps. Let's get one shock trap, because we only have one energy brick. Tripwire mine. Where's all my soil? Did I use it all in the... Did I use all of it on the planters? I did, didn't I? Alright, let's make one more energy brick, I think. Alright. But at least these together. Right. That looks right. I do have the one trap with me now. Wasn't there a way to make a soil bag? Any feces? How am I gonna get my hands on feces? Just like wait until my bathroom urges become too strong and then pull it out of my pants? I don't know where else I would get this. So we're not gonna be able to, until we get another soil bag, we're not gonna be able to do anything there. Alright, well... Weapons were set. Armor and gear, I think we're good. We don't have Anteverse wheat. Maybe I should go through that other portal. Maybe we could find some of that there. Because being able to craft myself another healing syringe would be great. Travel options, the ramp. I think we're good. So I have the one trap. I mean, let's say I did place this here, or just inside the door. I don't know. Would the door close over the trap? How does this work? Shock trap package. Can I hurt myself with this? No. Okay. So that's good at least. It doesn't hurt me. I don't seem to have much of an option other than just... Yeah, and the door will close over it. Okay, that's something. That's better than nothing, right? Something comes through this door. Hopefully, if it's an enemy, it takes a hit. Better than nothing. All right, let's take a quick rest.
Okay, all right. Another day of preparations. We went through a portal. Insanity, but necessary. All right, let me, a quick meal. Prep myself for the day. Should possibly check on my, my tomato plant here. How's it doing? Oh, I don't think we're going to be able to, fully grow it with just the water in one full thing. All right, I'm glad I didn't set up more than one here. I think we should keep that topped up. I think we should be cognizant of the fact that, yeah, we want to keep that topped up for sure. What time is it? 2:40 in the afternoon? All right. Let me go top up my tomato plant. I really don't want this one to die, so we're gonna have to try really hard to pay attention to it and keep it alive. That tops that up. Okay. Still an annoying amount of movement required to get this done, but... All right, so that's a full pot of water available for us when we need it. Oh, there's still some in here. Oh, okay, well. There we go, now it's empty. Set that to cook. Fill this up. I'll tell you what, the contrast between the insane monster encounters and the humdrum everyday, I mean, just, you know, water my plants. It's an emotional roller coaster for sure. It's a yo-yo. It's definitely throwing me off. I think I want to try the other portal this time. If I can remember where it was. Oh boy. Okay, well, I walked right into that. Okay, all right. Bastard. All right, took a little bit of a hit there. Nothing too awful. Let's see if we get ahead. Just bio scrap? All right, well, I don't really need that. Been in here, right? Yeah, that leads up to the offices. There's more 9mm ammo there. Good to know. Was that there before? All right, up we go. Now, where was the purple portal to the Anteverse? I'm trying to remember. That leads to the white portal, and possibly another Exor encounter. Where did we find the purple portal? Was it down on the second floor? No. Was it? Maybe it was. Maybe it was past one of the doors. One of the keypad doors. What is giving me... I'm not sure. Wait, where was the purple portal to the... I can't remember where it was. It's not through here.
I am completely losing my mind here. Okay. A fortitude skill there. We haven't hacked this. Where was the... Hold on. The purple portal. I honestly, for the life of me, cannot remember where the hell we found that. Maybe it was on the 3rd floor somewhere. We didn't do that much on the 3rd floor. This just leads back up to the 3rd floor. Maybe it was... Was it over here somewhere? Oh, that's right. There was like another way up to the 3rd floor. Yeah. There was another way up. That's what it was, right? What just happened? What? Why did I just fall? I fell off the edge of the... Oh boy, this is not good. I have no way to get down without breaking my damn leg. Okay. Try and land on this thing, I guess. Oh, God, that was awful. What? How did that even happen? How do I craft a splint? Resources. Here we go. Healing. I need duct tape and wood. All right. Yeah, here's the purple portal. It's locked. All right. Can I find wood and duct tape here? No, of course not. But now that I've broken my leg, I have to go back. Okay, here's where I need all that radiation stuff. I can't be walking around in a foreign universe that I have no idea what's going on a broken leg. I gotta take care of this now. How did I manage to slip through that tiny opening? I will never understand that. Oh boy. Is there like a first aid kit in there that might have a splint in it? No. What happened to the table? These things are just floating in midair now. That's odd. Well, I don't have a lot of choices here. Rough day. No, I don't want to... Damn it. Why do I always get turned around? Here we go. Reception. That's where we want to go. That's the way back. Okay, so when I come out of reception, if I turn left, I can go to the purple portal. If I turn right, I can go to the elevator. Okay. Try and remember that. All right, so let me splint up this broken leg that I'm currently sprinting on. Oh, my shock trap. Nice and safe.
Okay, your limb is supported in healing, but it'll take some time. Let me, just for safety's sake... Do I have any other wood here? Or did I leave it all in that container? I did. I left it all in that container, huh? I can get planks of wood from wooden crates, but... I mean, I can scrounge up some wooden duct tape if I need to in the future. Let's head back to that purple portal. Might just sit for a moment at the little reception area. Just to let the leg rest. Like, here we go. There should be some wood and duct tape in some of that stuff. Yeah, see, there's a couple planks of wood. Don't really need glue. Even the duct tape fetishes people have around here, I shouldn't have too much trouble finding that either. I'll just leave that stuff. That's fine. Yeah, let me just take sit down for a moment. Just watch my leg heal up here. I don't know what it is about me and this one song, but when I'm waiting, Roll from Ipanema pops into my head.
Powered down momentarily.
8 p.m.
If you have not already evacuated the facility, consider this your top priority. Have a wonderful and productive evening.
Sprained ankle. Okay, topping up the old health. Nothing too urgent on the other fronts. I'm a little bit thirsty. I think... Yes, we fixed our leg. Excellent. Okay. Quick drink. 2. And then... We are about to lose the... Oh, look, there's a splint right there. I'll take that. We are about to lose the light in the facility, but if we go through to that other purple world, it shouldn't be a concern for us. The light there may not be related to the power settings in the facility. I'm not exactly tired after sleeping recently, so... Yes, I think this is the plan. Alright. Geiger counter's recommended. Go ahead and put on our hazmat suit. Okay. This is quite nerve-wracking. Another alien encounter. Another strange portal. Another world we don't understand. Let's do it. Oh dear. I can see my radiation meter filling. I can only spend so much time here. I can't be quite... I understand. I can't be quite as careful and methodical as I normally am. I need to move quickly in here to avoid... Yes, now the Geiger counter shows me how many radiation ticks I've gotten while I've been here on my person. Okay. All right. Well, there still could be enemies, so just have to keep checking in on that from time to time. What is this? Anteverse wheat? Oh, there's a bad guy there. There's an Exor. That is troubling. Can get the drop on him. Don't see any others. All right, let's see if we can sneak up on him and just take him out. That's one. Anyone else here? What attacked me? Did I step on a trap? My leg got hurt somehow. Okay. How are we doing on radiation? Not too bad. Okay. I might need your heart. Okay. I hear horrible monsters screaming in the distance. What else can we get here? Why? Boy, it is a strange world. It's a bizarre and strange world for sure. Didn't spend too long looking around, but... okay, what do I want while I'm here? Just any resources that are going to help me survive. See what else we can find here. This somehow has a power socket. I don't really understand how that would work, but... Anteverse wheat could be good. Find more of that. There we go. There's something here. More of the wheat. Okay. I don't know what other resources are even available here. We don't have any data on this location. But he talked about this place. There's more wheat there, and maybe these little green flowers? No? Okay. Falling hazard. Falling off of this this island of whatever we're on seems like it would be a very, very, very bad thing. We'll try to avoid that. Exor monk. What? Did I somehow see something that I didn't see? Something stronger than an Exor? Avoid geomagnetically and tellurically active locations. Failsafe connection to backup power is required at all times, as even a micro lapse in suppression fields risks containment failure. Subject cannot be approached unless sedated and should be fed remotely. Weak against blunt damage. Good lord. Exor monk. Let's definitely remain crouching here. Where was the monk? We must have seen it to gain entry to... Oh, is it that down there? I wonder if I can snipe him. There's the way back. We've gathered a little bit of this wheat material, so I guess that's what we came here for. I don't know what exactly I was hoping for. You know what? I don't have a need to kill him or fight him, so let's not. It only gets stranger from here. You've taken your first steps into the worlds beyond our own. Yeah, no kidding. Right, there's a message from Dr. Mance here. See what he has to say about this place.
Dr. Derek Mance reporting. Research Director, Gate Cascade Research Facility. Anteverse 2 is an enigma. A world made of worlds. Each of them different, yet seeded with similar life. We know a few certain facts. That energy moves more slowly there, making growth, evolution, and change a more gradual process. We know, too, that materials transplanted from Anteverse B to our own are energy-dense. Biochemistry occurs much more rapidly. But how did these creatures evolve? The presence of life, complex life, confounds everything we know about evolution. Was an external force involved? Only further study can tell us.
All right. Well, obviously his intellectual curiosity was stimulated, but, like... he's still my hero, but I'm starting to think he may have gone along a little bit too easily with some of the research ideas here. Tainted water. Just wash myself off of all the Exor blood. I don't see anything else to do or acquire here, so I suppose we should return. I should be checking my Geiger counter. Okay, nothing too bad. The suit is protecting us. It's doing its job. That's great. Do not want to encounter that Exor monk if I can avoid it. Hidden in the roots. Any other biddies? It seems we've acquired what there was available to acquire. This Anteverse wheat appears to be the only resource available to us. I don't know how it's going to help us survive and escape, but let's head back before we get ourselves killed even more. Or, well, that's impossible, but let's head back before we get killed. Your body is absorbing moisture from the air, allowing you to avoid thirst for a while. What? What? Hygroscopic? Is that... Did I obtain a mutation? Where the hell am I? Portal's exit point appears to be a part of the facility I haven't seen before. I came back somewhere else. I think that water might be electrified. That seems dangerous. It could drop down there and then hop over the fence. I think I very much want to avoid this water. Might not. It looks like I might have a choice of ways to go here. I can either go that way or this way. I'm not sure I can get across that. Well, maybe. This seems a little bit safer. High voltage, contact may cause injury or death. I could jump my way over to the other side, possibly. Somebody died there. That's not great. Where are we? We're on the 3rd floor? That door won't budge. I need to get back and check on my tomatoes. There's another gaseous nest here. Let me just stop it from activating whatever gas it's activating. Oh, I recognize this door. This is, Yeah. Okay. Comes back to the side. Okay, comes back to there. A first aid kit. Sure, I'll take all that. I don't need the pipe stuff right now. This door's locked. Okay. Well, I could go back to... What time is it even? 8:30 a.m.? Right, we spent the whole... Yeah, we spent the whole night over in that other or in Anteverse 2. Well, if I'm going to other universes to gather resources, I suppose I can afford to make a couple of short hops to try and find, I don't know, a machine gun or a flamethrower over there. Okay. Not the best jumper in the world, but... Does that say check-in? Check-in terminals are places where you can return if you die, a respawn point. You can only save to one check-in terminal at a time. This respawn will be available alongside other options such as respawning at your bed or other starting area. Okay.
Check-in approved.
Well... I was asking about how to check in during the first few moments of my employment here. I no longer care about any of that. That's okay. We found an entire new sector of the office here. Oh, what happened? Where? Oh, it's through this door. It saw me through. Is that bigger than a normal one? No. Okay. All kind of standard stuff. Books, pencils, staplers. Nothing I super want, although we may need to come back here. Ideally, what we want to find is a way to unlock a shortcut that lets us get back here without having to travel through. Right? Make myself another splint here in case I need it. There's another one. We'd like to find a path back to a door that we have some way to open back to where we started. Oh, we're on the 3rd floor. Oh, okay. I thought we were on the 2nd floor. So then this should be this chunk of the 3rd floor that has all these silos and whatnot, right? Let's see. Plastic? We need plastic. The rest of this I think we can leave here for now. Where does this go? Screws, we'll take those. What are we on, a supply closet? Yep. Okay. A lot of nonsense going around. I want a wall clock? Be handy. Dr. Mance.
This is Dr. Derek Mance. As our understanding of perforation technology grows, we have discovered new facets of its physical laws. One of the most fascinating is temporal tethering. Each entry to an antiverse seems to start a timer, which resets after a given period, as though a band of time stretches before snapping back to its origin. I'm confident we will understand this phenomenon in time, but until we do, it violates a dozen scientific principles.
Yeah, like causality. Okay. So that's the in-universe explanation for why the portal worlds and their resources reset, I suppose. Is there anything particularly useful here that I want? I mean, books and magazines are fairly hard to come by, but I have more than I need right now. Carrying them back doesn't seem particularly necessary. Take $1. How much money do I even have right now? 60 bucks? I could buy a game. Standing lamp there. I smashed this whole glass and stepped through rather than, yeah, okay. So, all right, there's more of the 3rd floor here to explore. There's more of the white portal to explore. I guess that other place is called the Far Garden. Possible resources include the Anteverse wheat, the Exor heart, and whatever that, like, seaweed-looking stuff is. And we have Flat Hill. That's the white portal. Okay. I've got a theory now. Temporal tethering. Why do portal worlds reset? Yeah. This is the hologram we just heard. Got the office sector. And then we've got the Far Garden. In accordance with transluminal modeling, Gates' second perforation experiment grounded itself in one of the largest bodies of mass in Anteverse 2, its unfathomably old heart. And I feel like we should have an entry for Flat Hill, but we do not yet. And Marion is an acolyte. One of the few remaining denizens of Flat Hill, Marion worships the composers like gods, convinced that they are harbingers of a greater fate. The composers, is that... Oh, maybe all those holes on their face and shoulders, maybe wind, like, passes through it and makes sound. Like music. Like awful, eerie, uncontrolled music. Maybe that's why they're the composers. Still don't really want to mess with them. All right, so we have a choice. We can either go back and go after those... We can continue our initial in-character choice to go after the cells so we can get to manufacturing and escape. Or we can explore more of the 3rd floor here. I think in character, it does make more sense to go after the power cells in Flat Hill. Oh. That seems like the right call to make. So
Rotten food. Oh, okay. I think I'm going to call that the episode. Yeah, I'm going to call that the episode as we run away from this Exor. And I'm going to head back down. And what time is it? 12 p.m. All right. I don't know what to do about the time problems caused, but yeah, I'm going to head back down. I'm going to return to base. I'm going to unload some of this stuff. Check on my tomatoes. Get some rest. And when we come back next time, we'll return to Flat Hill and continue our search for the power cells. But that is gonna be it for this episode. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. We are just taking our first steps into Anteverse 2. So this game has, I think, a lot more content to offer. A lot more stuff to do and find and explore and survive before we get out. I suspect once we get the power cells, it's going to turn out that that's not quite the escape the facility solution we were hoping it would be. But we'll have to wait in character to see that happen. For now, thanks again for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.